Hello and welcome. In this robot framework tutorial, we will learn how you can perform data-driven testing in robot framework when your data is externally stored in the Excel files. So in the previous tutorial, we have seen how you can perform data-driven testing when your data is stored in the CSV file. And the key thing to remember in the CSV file when you are doing the data-driven testing in robot framework is that CSV file is separated by the semicolon, and we have seen the format. So let me open PyCharm. So we have seen the format of the CSV file as well, right? So the first row is the arguments that you have specified in your uh, script, right? So in the arguments, this should match exactly what you have defined here as with the CSV file here. And then all the other rows are basically the same data that matches with this argument, the actual values, right? So that was the CSV approach. Now, when it comes to the Excel, okay, so the only difference with the CSV and Excel is the sheet or the data source, okay? Rest everything is same. You have imported the data driver library already. We have learned that in the previous tutorial. So if you haven't watched the previous tutorial, in order to import the data driver library, just select the project, go to file and go to other settings and click on preferences. And here you will see that robot framework data driver library is already installed. In case you haven't installed it, just click on the plus sign and find the robot framework data driver. So you can see this blue sign, that means it's blue color. So this means it is already installed. If it is not installed for you, just click on it and click on install package, right? Once it is installed, you will be able to read the data that is stored in your Excel file or the CSV file. So this is the library that is required. So in the CSV case, it's basically you just say library, two spaces, data driver, and then two spaces and the location of your CSV file. In the Excel, it's same. So library, two spaces, data driver, and then again two spaces and the location of your Excel file. And now in Excel, you also need to specify from which sheet you are pulling the data, right? So again, two spaces, and then the argument is sheet underscore name and the sheet name that you specify. So in my case, the sheet name is sheet 1. So I have just specified the sheet name as sheet 1. Rest everything is all same. So sweet setup, sweet teardown for launching, starting the test case and finishing the test case. And then I have defined the user defined keyword invalid login scenarios, which accept 3 arguments: username, password, and error message. And we are inputting the username in a text box, in the password into the password box, then clicking on the sign in button, and then verifying the error text that appears with the error message that you are passing in the as an argument. Okay, and in the test case field, you just need to add one test case with the username, password, and the error message argument. And in your Excel sheet, if I open this inxlsx sheet, you will see that I have specified all the data in the different rows, right? So let it open. So here you can see, like in CSV, we had the first row as the argument name. So this first row should have the argument name exactly matching with the value that you are going to provide. So username here will have exactly same dollar curly brace username curly brace closed. For the password, exactly same, and for the error message exactly same, right? So it was similar in the CSV file as well. And then in the next row you can have the values. So for the first test case is with the blank username and password and verifying the error message, and each row is basically a test case in this case. Okay, so any new test case that you want to add is basically just add a new data set in the row. Okay, and that will be iterated through with the data driver, and that execution will happen automatically. Now, other thing to remember in this structure is that I have created this test data folder, and I have provided or placed all the data files there, right? So CSV file, Excel file, or any config data.robot file where I have the configuration for the URL in browser, and the locators I have placed into the config data.robot. So this provides a clear segregation of the data among data in the test cases, so that doesn't mix. So in case you are changing your data, your test case is still valid and you don't need to do any changes in your test case. So that's another advantage of using data driven testing, that you can externalize all the data from the script into external file, CSV file, Excel file, flat file, or .robot file as well, and define them as the variable. So like locators as well, I have specified as um, you know the locator. So for example, text box username is the variable that I have specified and provide the ID or the locator of that particular text box, and that I have used here as the uh, in the input text locator, right? So there is nothing hard coded values in this particular test case. Now with the data driven in the XLS, this is the key line to remember, that you just need to import data driver, install data driver library, and provide the location of the file and the location of the sheet. So rest all will be exactly same as the CSV test case. There is nothing much difference there. Okay, so if you run this test, just change this DDT xls.robot, and now this test case will read the data from the test data.xlsx file. If you have Excel XLS file as well, it will read that particular file as well. So it reads both the formats, XLS and XLSX. So now you can see that it is reading all the data from the Excel file and performing those tests. Let's open the report and go through the report. So here you can see that it has ran those tests. So invalid login scenarios with the blank username and password. Then here you will see standard user and the password. So the password is wrong in this case. The third scenario you'll see with the logged out user. Fourth is with the standard user, invalid user, and correct password, right? And then fifth is with the incorrect username and incorrect password, right? So you can see all the 5 scenarios have been executed, and the data has been pulled from the Excel file that we have stored in the test data folder here, and data driver is iterating over this Excel file and pulling the data and passing to these arguments, and then iterating through that particular file until all the data is over in this particular test data.xls file. So depending on how many rows of data are there, this test case will iterate that many times. So it's similar for XLS and CSV. Data driver library is utilized to perform data driven testing in robot framework. whether you're using the CSV file or the XLS file or XLS. So all the formats are supported. So that's pretty much all about the data-driven testing in robot framework. We have covered the built-in approach, how you will utilize the data driver library, how you'll install it, and then read the data from the CSV file or the Excel file, that is uh, for the data that is stored externally into CSV and XLS file. So hope you like the tutorial. Please do share and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.